I love Lazo's head just coming out of my shoulder right now. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Darian and welcome to another weekly vlog. Today is Monday, June 23rd. I have the day off work today because my new schedule is that my weekends are Sunday and Monday now. I also have tomorrow off because it's a holiday in Quebec, so I am on the second day of a 3-day weekend, which is very nice, especially because it is hot. It is hot. Ooh. Lazo, we don't like it. What's the problem? You don't like I'm talking? You don't like me talking? Why are we upset? I don't know. Okay, anyways, yeah, it's hot. It is 36 degrees today. And listen, there's many reasons why I don't do well with heat. I mean, first of all, because I'm a person, but also I am a winter baby. I have never liked the heat. I will always take winter over summer. Don't at me. And also I recently increased my dosage for my SSRIs, and as we all know, SSRIs and the heat do not go well together, and so I'm struggling. I am so happy I'm not working today, even though my work would definitely be air conditioned, but like I don't want to go outside at all. I went outside twice. Once was to water the plants, and the second time I tried to take Lazo out to pee and he just sat down because it was too hot, and I was like, that's valid. It is simply too hot, so I am hiding inside today. I don't know. Do you need attention? I've been sitting here for so long and now you need attention. Yeah, all right. I'm just gonna have to pet him while I talk. So anyways, so today I had therapy this morning, which was much needed. And then I spent the rest of the day editing last week's vlog. And so now it's almost 4 o'clock and I don't know. I feel like doing everything, but also nothing. I was like, do I want to read? Not really. Do I want to watch booktube? Yes, but no. And so I think what I'm gonna do is I kind of feel like watching a movie. And the other day on Instagram, sometimes on Instagram, like just random clips from movies will come on my feed. And the other day I saw a clip from Four Weddings and a Funeral, and I haven't seen that movie in a very long time. I kind of want to say it's been at least 10 years since I've seen that movie, because I know I watched it for the first time in high school and I was like, this is the greatest movie I've ever seen. And so I definitely had like my Four Weddings and a Funeral phase in high school, but I don't think I've seen it since I was a teenager. So like it's been 8 to 10 years since I've seen this movie, and like that clip just made me really want to watch it. Does it hold up? Probably not, but like I'm in the mood for something, for a little romance, a little Hugh Grant, you know. So I'm gonna watch that and I'm gonna color a bit. I'm gonna choose something from the Cozy Cuties Coco Wyo book. Maybe I'll show you what I do, but I'm not good at it, okay? Like I feel like I should preface that. So if you do end up seeing what I do, like, I'm not good at it. I'm no Jan, okay? Jan started a coloring Insta page, and like, I didn't know she was such an artiste, my goodness. So if you have seen Jan's pictures, I'm no Jan, okay? I'm just a simple girl. So anyways, so that's what I'm gonna do this afternoon. I'm gonna watch the movie and color, and then probably later I'll read a bit. I'm still reading, what is it called? My Year of Rest and Relaxation. It's going fine. I don't feel very strongly about it so far, but I'm still near the beginning. I think I'm like 80 pages in. What's going on, Laszlo? Anyways, I'm about 80 pages in, and then I know Sean's coming over later, and I think we'll just like pick up something for dinner, because the thought of turning my oven on, or even the microwave, like I don't want any heat entering this house. So that's the plan for today. And then tomorrow I have the day off. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but we'll see. So I just wanted to welcome you to the vlog. And also my goal for this week, sorry, I know it sounded like I was about to end the clip, but I remembered my goal for this week is to spend less time on social media. I did think of doing the like switching screen time for reading time challenge, but knowing me, I just don't think that's a realistic thing I could do right now. I feel like it would just stress me out, and I know I just don't think I could do it, and then I would get stressed out because I'm not doing it properly. So maybe one day I'll do it, but not this week. But the goal of this week is to decrease my screen time at least a little bit, because the past few weeks I have been spending way too much time doom scrolling, and I talked about this with my therapist. And I am trying to find a balance between staying informed on what's going on in the world, but also like not running myself into the ground by feeling like I need to know every single thing that happens every single second of every single day, you know, because I can only do so much. So yes, that's the goal for this week. So I'm gonna put my phone to the side and I'm gonna watch this movie and color this freaking coloring page. And we're gonna have a good time. So that's all I have to say. So yeah, let's watch this movie. Let's see how well it holds up. I'm excited, I don't know. So yeah, today's Sunday. I just dropped the ball in updating this vlog this week. I did take a few B-roll clips, but I don't think I did many. I don't know what it was this week. I just never felt like filming. I also didn't really have many updates throughout the week until I finished a book on, was it Friday, Thursday, something like that. And then I just like, I didn't feel like being in front of the camera. I don't know. And it wasn't even for like, I had a pretty fine week mental health wise, so it wasn't even because of that. It's just like I didn't feel like it. I don't know. I feel like my energy has been very low recently, and I think it might be just like I have a week off soon, so I think my brain is like, you just gotta get to that week off. So I'm like, my energy is depleting. Does that make any sense? I don't know. But here we are. It's Sunday. I was planning on filming my mid-year book tag today, and then I woke up with a migraine. So I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'll probably do that tomorrow. I do have another 3-day weekend this week because Sunday, Monday is my weekend, and then Tuesday is Canada Day. So I have the day off. And I was hoping to like film it today, edit it tomorrow, and then Tuesday I didn't have anything to do, but I just really don't feel like filming with this migraine. And it's one of those really annoying migraines where like, it's not bad enough to be like debilitating. Like if it was one of my bad migraines, I would not be talking to you right now. But it's still bad enough where like, I just don't feel well. I feel a little nauseous, and like, I definitely don't feel like filming. And I'm just like, so anyways, maybe I'll try to take a nap because sleeping often helps my migraines. But anyways, so here we are. So let me catch you up on this past week a little bit. Also, like, this is not my best look, okay? I just figured I should update this video at some point. So we haven't seen each other since Monday. So Monday, I did end up watching Four Weddings and a Funeral, and it was really good. Like, I found it held up pretty well. There were like a few parts where I was like, okay. It actually had like, there was a gay couple, there was a deaf character. I was like, damn. Pretty good representation for a movie from the early 90s, I think. But I thought it was really cute. I don't remember Andie MacDowell. Like, her acting in that movie is just weird. It's very stunted, I find. Anyway, I thought it was really cute. Hugh Grant in his slutty little glasses. So yeah, there's my review for that. I mean, like I said, I have seen it before, but it's been a very long time. And then I don't even remember what I did Tuesday. I truly do not remember Tuesday. And then I worked Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. No. Yes, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And yesterday, I actually had a really good day at work. Like, I've been feeling very, I guess, discouraged at work lately. Just because, like, I don't know, I've had to deal with a lot of not very nice patrons, or like, there's been a lot of stories of just like people coming in and causing problems that I've heard from my coworkers. And so like I've been feeling very discouraged, and I'm like, am I really meant to be a librarian? Because I find it hard to deal with any sort of conflict. And so when I'm dealing with difficult people, I just like, I really struggle. Not that that's like, I'm so quirky. I don't deal well with difficult people. Anyway, I've been feeling kind of discouraged lately, but yesterday I had a really good day at work. Every person, like, it was pretty busy, but every person I helped was like really nice and really appreciative. And I was like, oh, this is why I love my job. Like, I love helping people, which is the main reason I wanted to be a librarian. And like, it just feels really good when you actually feel like you're helping them and you're not just like bothering them. Because some people I find just come to the library and treat us like they're servants. And I'm like, maybe talk to me like I'm a human. I don't know. Anyways, I had a really good day at work yesterday, and I think I really needed that. And also last night, Sean and I watched Sing Sing from last year with Coleman Domingo. It was so good. I had a feeling I would love it, but like, oh my God, it was so good. I could not recommend it more. It was just such a beautiful movie and so touching. It is about this group of men in a prison in the Sing Sing, what is it called? Sing Sing Correctional Facility, I think. And the group is called Rehabilitation Through Art. And basically they just like put on plays and they work on them for like 6 months, and then they put on the show, and then they choose another play to put on, and it was so beautiful. And like, wow, just, it was so good. I loved it so much. I love Coleman Domingo. You know, came all this way, had to explain Coleman Domingo. Yeah, my brain is like not really working right now because my head hurts, but it's fine. So yes, highly recommend that movie. Now in terms of reading, which is what we're all here for, I have finished 2 books this past week. Thank you so much for the applause. So I did end up finishing, what is it called? My Year of Rest and Relaxation on Thursday, I think. I think it was Thursday I finished it. And I didn't love it. I gave it like 2.25 stars. I definitely see why people like it. I just don't think it was the book for me. I mean, it had a lot of sexual content that was just a little too, it was a little too much for me. And I just didn't really, like, I understand the point of it. I think my main issue was, why did she set the book in the year 2000? Because that's definitely an interesting setting. However, if you set a book that takes place over the course of a year in 2000 in New York City, I think we can all expect where this book is gonna go. And I'm not gonna spoil anything, but like, are we putting the pieces together? I don't know. So it felt like the whole book, I was like, okay, but when is that gonna happen? And how is that gonna affect the story? And then it happens and it doesn't really affect the story. And then the book ends. So I was like, what's the point of setting it when it was set? I don't really know. Like, I just felt like it was missing something. I don't know. I don't think it's a bad book. It just wasn't for me. So 2.25 stars, which is disappointing because, as I mentioned, I read this because of Kayla's spreadsheet, and it was one of the favorite books amongst Pisces and Enneagram 6s, and that's both of my things. So I should have loved this. But obviously those are not like completely accurate, but whatever. Because also Pisces, I know, what's that book? 100 Years of Solitude is often recommended to Pisces, and as we all know, I did not like that book. So anyways, I finished that, and then I also finished, finally, Don't Want You Like a Best Friend by Emma R. Albin, I think is her name. I finished that one on Friday, I think. And that one also was just very like that was not a bad book. It's just not a good book in my opinion. I did like seeing a sapphic relationship in the Regency era, but none of the characters really stuck with me. So I was honestly more interested in the parents because like the whole book they're trying to set their parents up, and I was definitely more interested in that than their own relationship. But yes, so that one was a 2.5 I think I gave it. But yeah, so those are the books that I have finished since we last spoke. And then I realized I needed to read a book for the cover challenge this month, which is to read a book with like celestial things on the cover. And after reading two, because I finished We Could Be Rats last week, after reading two like heavy lit fit books in a row, I needed something kind of silly goofy, so I picked up Bride by Ali Hazelwood. I'm not very far in. I'm on page like 30, 36. This book is so floppy, so we love that. But yes, all I know is that this one's about like a marriage of convenience or marriage of something between a vampire and a werewolf, and they're gonna fall in love and they're gonna have lots of sex. So assuming it's gonna be a silly goofy time. I like Ali Hazelwood's writing, so I was hoping to finish this before the month ended, but I don't know if that's gonna happen, especially now that I have this stupid migraine today. I don't know how much I feel like reading, because tomorrow is the last day of the month and I am right at the beginning of this book. So we're gonna see. But yes, so those are all my updates, I think. I am so sorry for leaving you guys hanging for 6 days. I mean, obviously to you it's been 30 seconds, but I just like didn't have much to say this week. July 1st, aka it's not June anymore. I definitely was planning on ending this vlog yesterday, but yesterday just did not go to plan. I did end up filming my mid-year book tag yesterday morning, and then thank God I decided to just edit it also, because normally if I film like a sit-down video, I'll film it one day and edit it usually the next day or the next available day I have. But I was like, no, I want my last day of my 3-day weekend to like not do any work and just rot. And I'm so glad I did that, because I had so many issues editing that video. One of my clips was corrupted, and of course it was a long clip that included like 5 or 6 of the questions for the mid-year book tag. And so, I mean, what I probably should have done is just decided in that moment right away to refilm that part. But I was like so set on trying to recover that clip. So I went on Google, I was like, what do I do if my MP4 file is corrupted, blah, blah, blah. I tried a few different things. The first thing that I tried worked perfectly, but then I had to pay like $30 and I was like, no. And then the second thing I tried, it worked, but I didn't get the whole clip, which if you saw the video, you already know this, but I only saved part of the clip. Anyways, it took like all day for me to figure this out, and then I ended up having to refilm part of it anyways. So I think next time, I mean, now I know, like, I did find something that worked, but it didn't save the whole clip, but it was free. So I think next time I'm just gonna do that right away and then refilm whatever I missed. But that was very upsetting. So I spent all day doing that. And then of course, when I imported the like refilmed clip into iMovie was like, I don't know what this is. I don't know. This has no business being here. So then I have to figure that out, and then whatever, it was fine. And then of course my computer's like, there's no more storage. And I'm like, yes, there is. I see it. I see the storage. It was a whole thing. So yesterday I kind of just spent my whole day figuring that out, but I am very glad that I did that yesterday so that today I can just rest. But whatever, I need to end this vlog. So I definitely did not finish Bride like I wanted to before the month ended. I did read a bunch of it last night, but I'm only on page 117, but I am really liking this. I'm having a great time. I don't know why I didn't expect Ali Hazelwood's like normal funny writing to be in this. I thought the writing would be very different from her other books, but it's basically just, it's the same but with werewolves and vampires, and I love it. She's so funny. I love her writing. The characters are just, I just find it so fun. Like, this is definitely what I needed, and hopefully I can read a lot of it today. But yes, I will be ending this vlog because I have other things planned for July. So there we go. Hopefully this clip that I'm filming is not corrupted. I'm a little nervous. I ordered some new SD cards in case that was the problem. I don't know, I'm nervous now, but yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so sorry this vlog was kind of a bit of a mess, but I hope it still had some redeeming qualities. And since it's the last day, well, not today, but since this is the last vlog for June, leave a bunch of different colors of heart in the description, not the description, in the comments down below if you watched till the end for Pride Month. I hope everyone had a nice, safe, happy Pride Month. It was a Pride Month. It was an interesting month for a lot of reasons. But anyways, let's just focus on the good. Happy Pride Month. I'm very grateful that you're all here, and if you're watching this video, just thank you for taking the time to watch this. I really appreciate it. So yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon with another video soon. Bye!